At 2:47 in the morning, security cameras in Mumbai capture a striking scene. A female leopard walks calmly between parked cars, her golden rosettes shimmering under the city lights. Far from being a rare sight, this image reflects an increasingly common reality. Asian leopards are adapting to life in India's major urban centers. This phenomenon is not limited to Mumbai, but also occurs in other metropolises such as Bangalore, Nashik, and Pune. These large felines, belonging to the subspecies Panthera pardus fusca, no longer live solely in forests. They now share streets, avenues, and abandoned lots with millions of people. It was not the leopards who simply decided to invade the cities. In fact, metropolises like Mumbai, Bangalore, and Pune have expanded at a staggering pace, swallowing up forests, hills, and the natural corridors that once belonged to these animals. Decades of unchecked urbanization set the stage for an inevitable encounter. To this, one must add the success of laws such as the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, which saved the species from rampant hunting. The result is a paradox: more leopards, but less natural space, forcing an unprecedented adaptation. Historically, the leopard has always held an important role in Indian culture. Present in legends and religious traditions, these animals are symbols of strength, agility, and mystery. However, the rapid growth of cities has profoundly transformed this relationship. What was once wild territory has turned to concrete, and the leopards have had to learn how to navigate this new world. They have developed some truly remarkable traits to survive in this environment. Their diet is extremely diverse, allowing them to consume more than 200 types of prey, ranging from insects to large-bodied deer. Their locomotor abilities are unique among big cats. They can drag prey weighing up to 80 kilograms into treetops and descend head-first down tree trunks, skills that greatly assist them in navigating the vertical structures of urban areas. Moreover, their spatial intelligence is notable. The parietal cortex of the brain, responsible for spatial navigation and memory, is highly developed, enabling them to move precisely through complex environments. According to the National Leopard Census of India, conducted between 2019 and 2020, the country is home to approximately 13,874 leopards. In large urban centers such as Mumbai, the density of these felines can reach one individual per 2.3 square kilometers, an impressive figure for a top predator. In the heart of Mumbai, Sanjay Gandhi National Park shelters around 47 adult leopards, although recent studies indicate that the actual population may exceed 70 individuals. They live in relatively small territories, with significant overlap in residential areas, making human-wildlife interactions even more frequent. Fecal analyses conducted by specialized institutions reveal that the diet of urban leopards is heavily influenced by their environment. Feral dogs represent nearly half of the food consumed, about 47%, followed by domestic cats, which make up 18%. The remainder of their diet includes urban birds, young livestock, and rodents. This feeding pattern demonstrates the impressive ability of these felines to adapt and take advantage of the resources available in the city. Leopards have also developed specialized hunting strategies suited to urban landscapes. They use the city's architecture to their advantage, utilizing rooftops, outdoor staircases, and elevated walkways as ambush points. Their hunts are concentrated primarily between 10 o'clock at night and 4 o'clock in the morning, when human activity is at its lowest. They are especially drawn to areas with a high concentration of prey, such as garbage dumps, night markets, and neighborhoods where domestic animals roam freely. This close proximity between humans and leopards generates a wide range of reactions among urban residents. A survey involving more than 12,000 people revealed that 41% feel a sense of pride in sharing their space with these animals, seeing them as a symbol of connection with nature. On the other hand, 52% express practical concerns, especially regarding the safety of children and domestic animals. Around 7% have already fully incorporated leopards into city life, treating them as a natural part of the urban routine. This reality is lived daily. It is the story of the night watchman who feels a mix of fear and awe when he sees the silhouette of a leopard during his patrol. It is the grief of the family who lost their beloved dog, a true family member, to an invisible predator. And it is also the story of children who, in schools near the forest, already follow leopard protocols, learning from an early age the rules of a new kind of coexistence. This new reality raises profound philosophical questions. If many of these leopards were born in the city and have never known the forest, can they still be considered wild? Or are they pioneers of a life form uniquely adapted to the urban ecosystem? A new generation of big cats challenging our traditional definitions. Predictive models suggest 3 possible future scenarios. The most optimistic envisions harmonious integration, with leopards legally recognized as special urban residents, supported by adapted infrastructure and minimal conflict rates. The intermediate scenario proposes managed coexistence, involving constant monitoring, partial territorial separation, and mitigation protocols. The most critical scenario forecasts uncontrolled urban growth, rising conflict, forced relocation of animals, and genetic fragmentation of leopard populations. Unlike tigers, which tend to avoid disturbed areas, leopards stand out as masters of adaptation. They survive with less water, hunt smaller prey, and can live very close to humans without being noticed. What's more, they are capable of leaping up to 6 meters horizontally, which makes it easier for them to access rooftops and walls. Despite living in close proximity to people, attacks on humans are rare. Between 2001 and 2013, Mumbai recorded 176 incidents involving leopards, but most of the cases were not fatal. Most interactions occur when the animal is startled or feels cornered. Regardless of the path ahead, the silent presence of leopards in our cities invites us to reflect on our relationship with the natural world. These felines show that life always finds a way to adapt, even in the most unexpected environments. If this story moved you, consider supporting organizations dedicated to the protection and study of urban wildlife. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to see what's coming next.